The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Coming to you live from Southern California. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Your San Diego Padres.
Ready to go now. On the hill here today, Mike Clevenger.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
That one hit to right. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Willie McCovey.
He has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
And another ball. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two down. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
And now Willie Mays. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. No score, just getting started, top of the first. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
We can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Stays alive. Two now. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Christy Mathewson. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now Jake Cronenworth. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-2. On the ground right side. 4. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is downstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And a base hit on the line. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Tatis waits. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Gwynn over at second, one down. The pitch. That one missed.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his third season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Runner leads away at second. And Tatis able to stay alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So first and second with one man gone. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Next offering is in for a strike.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And now it's 1-2. Slice to right and a base hit. Gwynn coming around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here's Luke Voit. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, one out. Will Myers now. And the righty deals. Going to count 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Here's a 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Yastrzemski drifts towards it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Austin Nola. (3-1) is on the way. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Clevenger.
Here's the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. Next one misses. 2-1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Here comes a pitch. Base knock right field. 1 run is in. He's in there. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Christy Mathewson departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Anthony DeSclafani gets handed the rock out of the pen, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
DeSclafani.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. McCovey gets under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie McCovey.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Tommy
LaStella to the plate. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
Here's Brandon Crawford. And a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. And a ball evens the count. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
7. The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And the next pitch is way outside. La Stella at second with 2 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. La Stella around third. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 down. Here's Kurt Casale. In the air, right field. Gwynn drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Trent Grisham.
Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So up next, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Irvin racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next pitch inside. Ball 2. The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Machado. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Tatis rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-1.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And the batter now, Luke Voigt. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short. Crawford collects it. Fires to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Will Myers, the next to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Padres waste a chance. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 1. On to the 3rd inning. And now the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
A wind and a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Leading off for San Francisco,
back to the top of the lineup. And up next 20, for San Francisco, Monty Irvin.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And 1-2.
Now, 1-2.
DeSclafani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a 1-2 again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Voit. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
now batting, 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next to hit, Evan Longoria. And the pitch. And now the count is even. 1 out and a runner at second. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Mays. In the air, out towards right center. Gwynn, long run into the gap. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie.
2 outs,
McCovey.
base is empty. Now, Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 so far. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And now 2-2. Right-handed reliever.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. A little bloop single. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
When you flare a ball
The
out
pitcher,
behind
number
second base, it's
52.
really a tough spot
Mike
for anyone to get to. And you're never
Clevenger.
trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side. McCovey. Off balance feet. There's one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number
Sometimes
9.
getting down a good bunt can
Second
just be so
baseman.
difficult right there. You admire the pitcher for putting it down in play,
Cronenworth.
but just a little too hard at the first baseman. You don't see that defensive play very often, so you got to tip your cap to the defense.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Not close with that one. 2-1. Clevenger at first, 1 gone. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Clevenger around third. The relay. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. One and 2 here. And that one pulled foul. Next offering down in the dirt. kicks and deals. Out to short. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 3. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. And the right-hander deals. There's your strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And here it comes. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 1-1 now. Now he breaks his bat. Machado throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out. This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2 now.
2-2 now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Giants are down 1-2-3. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. The count 2-1. Bounced up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Two and one now. And the slider catches the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Gwynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. DeSclafani throws to first. Gwynn back in standing. Back to work. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Three-two. In the air on the infield. McCovey under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath
13.
it a little bit and popped it up.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type.
And there he goes. They pitch out. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there.
Runner at second here, one gone. Rolled over to third. Longoria gloves it, sends it to first. Machado out of the play.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman,
Luke Voit will step to the plate. So now 1-2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Kicks and fires. Hard on the ground to first. And that's a base hit. Boots it. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here is Will Myers. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Kurt Casale. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. That's to third, handled by Machado. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
now batting, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Orlando Cepeda. One out, the base is empty for him.
Number 30, Orlando Cepeda.
The 1-1. And that one a little bit high. The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's deep. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Giants, The left fielder, Monte.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And digging in for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Liner caught at second. Giants go down quietly. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
71.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Nola. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first. Next up is the Padres pitcher, Mike Clevenger. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. Mays under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. Nola at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. Padres lead 1, but they lead at 8-3. Top 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. Next offering way off the plate.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Smoked into left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Flares it towards left center field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Man at first, Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's going to be Tommy LaStella. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Mike Clevenger will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jim Hill taking over on the mound, and he's being asked to clean up a mess with the bases loaded.
Jim Hill.
One out, bases loaded. And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Here comes a pitch. And that one popped to short.
The right fielder, number 5.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Yastrzemski. Two outs. Next offering misses down and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch is outside. 3-1. Longoria at third. McCovey over at second. LaStella on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Voit moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 3. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Two 1 now. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Longoria makes the play, and a quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Next one is off the plate, and the count's even at 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Manny Machado. Tatis runs. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And a 2-1 on the way. The 2-1 is high. There's a strike.
3-2.
Three, 2 now. Out to short. Crawford handles. Whips it across. Machado out of the play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
And Luke Voigt climbs in.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. Two outs and one in scoring position. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. The pitch. That misses the zone. Counts full. 3-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Man at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Runner at second. 2 down. Got him looking. That's out number 3. One left for San Diego, but they lead at 8-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Kurt Casale. Kicks and deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now a pinch hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 41, Wilmer Flores.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And here it comes. That's off the mark. Now 3-1. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now left fielder.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The 1-1. Fouled off left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next to hit, Evan Longoria. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The center fielder, number
Willie
24.
Mays getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Here's a 1-1. Line and a base hit into right. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So Craig Stammen into the game. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position.
Stammen.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie McCovey. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Well struck, right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the runner from third. It's now 8-7.
Good piece of hit right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
And up next for the Giants, Tommy LaStella.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe. And in comes the run from third.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Brandon Crawford. Next offering is down low.
Count 3-1.
Tied at 4. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 3.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fastball almost got him there. Two and 2. Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And the batter now, Kurt Casale. He's already homered here in this one. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Gwynn heading to the alley. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Johnny Brebbie on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Joey Bart, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
John Brebbia. Now catching and batting 9, number 21.
Welcome back,
Joey
bottom of the 7th. And here is Will Myers. And a 1-1. There's the swing and a miss. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Harleen Garcia up and throwing. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the pitcher.
Now
Ladies
Bob
and
Melvin going with a
your
pinch hitter.
attention, please.
Eric Hosmer
Pinch
trying to
hitting
get
for the
something
Padres.
going for him with 2
Number
away.
30, Eric Hosmer.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. And a pitch. Out there to center. Way back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham. That to right. Yastrzemski going back on this one. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And it's now a 10-8 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Adams. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Austin Adams.
And welcome back. Now it's going to be Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up next for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. On the ground, right side. Nice stop to Tatis for the pivot. There's one. Back to Voit. Double play.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Evan Longoria, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Here's a 1-1. And misses inside. The 2-1. And fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. 3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
That one hammered left field, and it's gone. His first homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 10-10. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. Foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Stays alive. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. And it's now a 10-10 tie. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. The wind to kick the pitch. And the count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
Carlin Garcia comes on now. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy with light tower power.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
High fly ball out to center field. LaStella settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now the third baseman, Manny Machado, known for his late inning heroics.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
1-1 now. And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. Garcia puts it away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Ford.
And it'll be Luke Voit to stand in. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Down the line towards the corner. Yastrzemski on the move to his left. Squeezes it, and that is that. Padres leave one. Our score holds at 10 apiece. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Now pitching for
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. Falling behind 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
This one popped up. Tatis trying to get to it. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And a 1-2. And that's outside. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We're all even at 10 apiece. Back here in San Diego, bottom 9. Now the left fielder, Will Myers. Kicks and fires. A little out front there as he swings through it. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Alvarez, the left-hander, up and throwing. And now the lefty. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Irvin settles under this one, makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro. He represents the winning run.
Alfaro.
Ball to strike. That one pushed foul. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 stays alive. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Padres go down 1-2-3. 10th inning coming up. We're all even at 10 apiece. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Pierce Johnson. And he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot. Brandon Bell. Big spot for him here. The 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. To the right side. Cronenworth over to pick it up. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, catcher,
Joey
Joey Bart.
Bart digs in now. Single to right in his first trip. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. Next one is off the plate. They're now 3-1. All tied up here in extra innings. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And digging in for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Check on the runner. Irvin back on a dive. And the pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So the Giants leave one. Our score holds at 10 apiece. New arm for the Giants, Jose Alvarez.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski makes the play, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 2,
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he deals. And the slider just misses. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Brian Wilson appears to be getting loose. All tied up here in extra innings. Base hit right field. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down, runner at first. Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. Hit on the ground, might be two. Off balance feet, there's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. We push on to the 11th. We're all even at 10 apiece. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Mays. Next pitch way upstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Here's a 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. At the belt and fires. Got it! And one away.
Jones just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. And a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just a huge at bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Tommy LaStella. Right-handed reliever. Just missed. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. Safe, he beats it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Brandon Crawford, the next to hit. There's a 1-1. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball right side, could be two. Cronenworth tossed the second, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Doesn't have enough.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And now it's Manny Machado. Move to first, and he's back in standing.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Another move to first, and he's back again. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Again to first, and no luck this time either. Chopped in the ground, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2, and Manny gets a piece. Move to first. Tatis back easily. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Got him. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Luke Voigt. Pickoff throw. Tatis dives back in. 1 down. Winning run on first. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Luis Garcia.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Pinch hitter coming on, Jock Peterson. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Number 23, Jock Peterson.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1-2 misses to even the count. Bullpen action for the Padres. Trevor Hoffman getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
This is Joey Bart. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Brian Wilson.
Number 38, Brian Wilson.
We're in extras here. Digging in, Will Myers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Irvin gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. One up, one down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
Next for the Padres, Austin Nola. The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
All tied up here in extra innings. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And a pitch. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. And that will fall. And the winning run is aboard.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. But the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Pitch. Popped up. LaStella under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That's down and in. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
First and second, 2 outs. Trent Grisham now at the plate.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Line drive, caught. Padres leave a pair. Our score holds at 10 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor Hoffman.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Monty Irvin. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next one just misses. 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Evan Longoria, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. On the ground to first. Boyd steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now here is Willie Mays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. All tied up and here in extra innings. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dinelson Lamet getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The 2-1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham in position. Brings it in for the third out. Giants down in order. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Righty delivers. And the count 1-2. And that one in the air center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando.
Now it's the power speed combo. Fernando Tatis Jr.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. And he deals. And it's even up. At the belt and fires. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Crawford throws to first in time. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
The third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Hard hit right side. Knocks it down, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score holds at 10 apiece. And welcome back. All set to begin the 14th. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for San Francisco, Tommy La Stella. So now 1-2. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up here at the bottom of the 14th. Next offering misses. 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. So here comes Jake McGee into the game.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 17, Jake
Luke Voigt at the plate.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
On a line. Out of here. Ball game. Luke Voigt takes him deep, and the Padres walk it off in 14.
Forth ball game, you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat. We're all heading home.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.